World War III, North Korea could nuke UK in 1 year as defense breaks, warns ex-general. North Korea could have the capability to strike London with the rocket within the next 12 to 18 months, General Sir Richard Barrons has warned. General Barrons said Britain's defense was close to breaking and would fall over unless more money was put in, amid fears of World War III. Speaking to the Commons Defense Select Committee, he said Islamic State could also find nuclear weapons and fire them at the UK. And he warned Russia was also a threat as times had moved on from the relative safety of 20 years ago. He said, "We now live in an age where people who are not on our side have capability that they could, I'm not saying they will, but could, inflict on the UK homeland at short notice which we can't deal with. We aren't living in the comfortable waters of the 1990s and we have not yet addressed that. Defense is close to breaking and unless you put more money in it, it will fall over. There are clearly existential threats to our country and they come in many forms. They come in the form of Daesh, Islamic State, who if they could, would find weapons of mass destruction and apply them to the UK. We are locked in a daily confrontation with Russia," the Prime Minister said so herself yesterday. "We are looking at North Korea which within the next 12 to 18 months will make a nuclear missile to an intercontinental range ballistic missile that could reach London and we can't deal with that." General Barron's long career in the army included tours of Northern Ireland, Kosovo, Iraq, and Afghanistan. He was giving evidence to the committee during a session about the ongoing National Security Review. The review is due to be published next year and is likely to include further cuts to the armed forces. Theresa May has issued a dire warning to Vladimir Putin saying Brexit Britain will not tolerate Russian aggression towards the West. The Prime Minister warned the Russian president a Brexit trade deal would support Europe's commitment to open economies and free societies and the UK would reject Russia's illegal activities. Speaking at Lord Mayor's banquet at the City of London's Guildhall, Mrs May aimed part of her speech directly at Mr Putin. Theresa May has issued a dire warning to Vladimir Putin saying Brexit Britain will not tolerate Russian aggression towards the West. The Prime Minister warned the Russian president a Brexit trade deal would support Europe's commitment to open economies and free societies and the UK would reject Russia's illegal activities. Speaking at Lord Mayor's banquet at the City of London's Guildhall, Mrs May aimed part of her speech directly at Mr Putin. She said, "So I have a very simple message for Russia. We know what you are doing and you will not succeed because you underestimate the resilience of our democracies, the enduring attraction of free and open societies and the commitment of Western nations to the alliances that bind us.